from Hippolyte Pouchelle about the A480 Motorway, maintenance and reinforcement of longitudinal and ecological continuity. This is pre-recorded? Yes. So, welcome.
How to maintain and reinforce the longitudinal ecological corridor in a widening of a road infrastructure. To answer this question, APRR, as concessionaire, and Egis, its project manager, brought an innovative management of the ecological function. I'm Hippolyte Pouchelle, ecology expert and technical advisor in Egis biodiversity department, and I'm going to describe to you these actions in favor of biodiversity. First, maintaining the existing corridor, in particular riverbanks woodland on the right bank by restricting the right of the way in this context of an infrastructure squeeze between urban area and Drac River. Second, reinforcing this corridor by specific treatment of all retaining an acoustic wall, which is an essential support measure for obtaining the environmental authorization. The ecological treatment of walls was designed according to the Landboost ecodesign approach developed by Egis to accommodate biodiversity in engineering structures. The first stage is an ecological diagnosis to identify target species, and the second stage is the design of hosting structures combined with landscaping to reproduce the carrying capacity of mature habitats for nesting for birds, parturition, breeding, and hibernation for bats, and larval development for insects. In the context of this motorway, the development consists of setting up eco-integrated structures in gabion walls, acoustic or retaining, to accommodate nesting bird, summer shelter for bats, and winter shelter or hotel for insects. For hibernaculum in surveillance function, a compartmentalized module has been integrated into its design structure at the foot of the wall here to offer different functions like a shelter for small mammals, such as the European hedgehog, areas for resting and sunbathing for reptiles, and underground hibernation spaces for reptiles, small mammals, and amphibians. We also construct a classical hibernaculum. Ecological monitoring during the construction phase revealed an unexpected effect of gabion with the nesting of the black redstart and common wagtail. In the spring 22, several nesting species such as the grit-tit, the blue-tit, the grey wagtail, and black cricket were observed, and some snake. Ecological monitoring will continue for 5 years after commissioning with different monitoring taxa as mammals, notably the beaver, Chiroptera, avifauna, insects, amphibians, and reptiles. For example, the present histogram shows bats activity on a specific point, a confluence between the principal river, Isère, and a secondary one, l'Avance, illustrating the double challenge of longitudinal and transversal continuity. At this stage, we can already consider that the creation of artificial habitats along longitudinal ecological continuities is an effective measure. Thanks for your attention.
Thank you, Hippolyte. Are there questions from the...
So thank you for the presentation. I'm wondering about the use of roads as bed corridors. So is the use near the road higher than in the vicinity of these roads?
The answer is yes. They use this part of the corridors equally than the habitats, the natural habitats just near the wall.
Okay, thank you. There's one more question, Marguerite.
Actually, it's not a question, it's just complementary information. We're using gabions for noise screens for about 10, 15 years in Switzerland, and they're part of our noise screen standards where the noise screen is cutting habitat, and we've done some monitoring, and so there's some research which has been printed if anybody is interested. In German, I'm afraid.
Held, I can ask another question. These, I've been often wondering about these gabion walls. Do you think that it's possible to spray them with earth and seeds so that they become green instead of just providing a stone surface?
Yes, I think it could be very interesting. We put some vegetables on the foot of the wall, and as some support, it's very good. Just for support for vegetables and certain plants.
Okay, thank you very much.
You have to know that if reptiles is your objective, obviously you don't want to be doing that because they won't be using it anymore.
Yes, I confirm. You do not have to put vegetables because it suppresses the insulation function. So I agree.
Okay.
Yes, I have a question. It's about the rocks. Where are they coming from? Do you have a carbon cycle in your experimentation?
Yes, the question is very good. Actually, the rocks come from the Drac River himself, and so it's a nearby resource. Yes, yeah. It's very important.
Thank you.
Good, thank you very much.